I'm Naomi Kigon. Now the news in detail. The proposed visit of the Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, who was scheduled to visit Nagaland on Monday and Tuesday, has cancelled her trip. Minister of Planning and Coordination, Land Revenue Parliamentary Affairs, Nipa Krunu, in a press communique stated that a CSR investment and banking conclave with the theme Partnerships for Strengthening Sustainable Development, which was scheduled to be held from 4 to 6 July, has been postponed after the Union Finance Minister has rescheduled her visit. The press release further stated that the new dates for the conclave will be informed once the Finance Minister's fresh schedule is finalized. The CSR conclave had multiple objectives of bringing in innovation and private capital in meeting developmental challenges of the state, of forging long-term partnerships which would help in further integrating the state's economic players with the national value chains and promoting private industry in the state. The conclave planned to facilitate and encourage companies to take up developmental projects in the state from their CSR obligations. Specific events for promoting investment and credit offtake for the farmers and entrepreneurs were also scheduled. A platform for young entrepreneurs from the state to make a pitch of their innovative ideas to potential investors physically as well as virtually was also planned. The event was planned in close coordination with various ministries and departments of E-Government of India, Invest India and CII. Intensive efforts were put in by all partners for reaching out to companies and CSR implementing agencies, both within the state and outside, the statement added. The National Green Tribunal has admitted the petition of Sunrise Colony in Dimapur against the Nagaland government and others and has given 4-week notice to the government to reply. The petitioners' Sunrise Colony of Burma Camp has claimed that the Solid Waste Management Rules 2016 were not followed in demarcating the dumping site in the colony. HornbillTV went to the dumping site to see the ground reality, and now let's have a look.
Hello, you're watching HornbillTV. I'm currently in Dimapur, and all citizens in Nagaland know how important Dimapur is for the state of Nagaland. Dimapur is also one of the commercial hubs of Nagaland, and it is at the joint of business activity. And over the past few years, we've seen a lot of developmental activities happening in Dimapur, which is also causing the way of life to get even more fast-paced. And at this particular moment, I am standing here in the Dimapur Municipal Council's garbage dump area, which is located in Burma Camp in Sunrise Colony. And I will ask my camera persons to please rotate it so that you can see where we are standing in. It's like we are standing in a fortress of garbage. It's like we are standing on top of a garbage mountain, and we are at the peak. And at the moment, the reason why we have come here is that this area of the dumping area is a ground of dispute. Now, according to the petitioners, which is the Sunrise Colony, they had filed a PIL in the Kohima bench of the Guwahati High Court regarding this particular dumping ground. But then on 3rd of March 2022, the Kohima bench of the Guwahati High Court moved aside the petition and asked the petitioners to go and approach the National Green Tribunal, as this particular case falls under their jurisdiction. Now, the Sunrise Colony, the petitioners, had moved, or rather had approached the NGT. And according to their press release on July 1st, which is Saturday, they have mentioned that the National Green Tribunal has accepted and they have admitted their petition. And the NGT has now sent a notice to the government of Nagaland to reply to this petition. And in particular, the NGT has made it sure that the DC Dimapur, the DMC chairman and the chairperson of the Nagaland Pollution Control Board file the reply within 4 weeks para-wise. The NGT has given its initial hearing to be on the August of 2nd. So now the government. Now in this petition, the Sunrise Colony, who are the petitioners, they have raised certain issues. Amongst them is one that the Dimapur Municipal Council did not follow the solid waste management rule of 2016 in regard to this garbage dump. Now, according to the solid waste management rule, there has to be a process for collection, transportation, storage, treatment, and also disposal. But according to what the petitioners are saying, that these were not followed, and that is why it is not followed by the law, so therefore it is illegal. So they've asked, one of their ask is that they want the DMC to close down this garbage dump and rehabilitate this area to make it environmentally stable. Now, what the petitioners are alleging is that because of this garbage dump, a lot of environmental hazard has been caused to the people in Sunrise Colony and the colonies adjoining Sunrise Colony, and that they are saying that because of this garbage dump, it is affecting the groundwater and it's affecting the quality of the groundwater, which is in turn affecting the health of the residents. And one of their petition is that the government should now give free medical health checkups to all the residents of Sunrise Colony and the adjoining colonies, free medicines, and also provide free drinking water facilities for the residents of Sunrise Colony and the adjoining colonies. The petitioners have also requested the NGT to take cognizable action against those officers that were involved in approving that this land was okay to be a garbage dump. Now, this case has been taken up by the National Green Tribunal, a board that is solely based on environmental concerns. So now it'll be safe to see whether the NGT has its own ruling and whether the answers of the officers involved, or rather the officers that the NGT has asked for them to file their reply parawise, so whether the NGT will accept those kinds of statement. And further moving on, the petitioners have also said that they've taken into action the recent ULB awards that were awarded last month with the presence of Chief Minister. And they have also said they cannot fathom how the Dimapur and Chumagidima municipal bodies won the ULB. That too in the category where they have a solid waste management system. Well, what they have reiterated is also that according to the advisor who said that waste disposal in Nagaland is just about collecting the garbage and dumping it in the dumping ground. So they want this garbage dump area to be closed. They want it rehabilitated. Their request is that the government should clean off all the garbage that you can see right now, and also all the waste that is underground, and then rehabilitate this area so that it is environmentally stable. Now the question is, on the 2nd of August, the petitions and the respondents will both be hearing in the NGT court. Now whether the NGT will find the petitioners right, or whether the NGT will give some respite to the government of Nagaland, that is yet to see. This is the main question. With camera person Aaron Lotha, I'm Akivito for Hornbill TV, Dimapur.
The death tolls in the landslide at a railway construction site in Manipur's Snone district climbed to 37. So far, 23 Jawans are among those who have lost their lives, while 13 personnel of the Territorial Army and 5 civilians have been rescued so far. 25 people are still missing. The first landslide occurred on Wednesday night, where a company of the 107 Territorial Army was deployed at a construction site near the Tupul Yard railway construction site, raising questions about the construction of a rail line in a landslide-prone area. As a two-day special assembly session began in Maharashtra on Sunday, the BJP's Rahul Narwegar, a first-time MLA, was elected as a new speaker. His win in the speaker polls by securing 164 votes in the 288-member House assumes significance ahead of Eknath Shinde's floor test expected to be held on Monday. Shinde's 11-day rebellion had led to the fall of the Uddhav Thackeray government this week. The 58-year-old rebel took charge as the chief minister on Thursday night, and Devendra Fadnavis was elected as his deputy.
माननीय मुख्यमंत्री, माननीय उपमुख्यमंत्री व इतर प्रमुख पक्षांचे नेते नवनिर्वाचित अध्यक्षांना त्यांच्या आसनाकडे न्यावे. यानंतर सभागृह
Rahul Narwekar, the MLA from Kolaba, was seen as a surprise choice by many for the boss, being a first-time legislator. To contest against him, the Shiv Sena NCB Congress combined had fielded Sena's Rajan Salvi, a Thackeray loyalist. Salvi managed to get 106 votes. Earlier, under a power-sharing arrangement sealed in 2019, a Congress leader had to be picked for the post. However, with Uddhav Thackeray witnessing the biggest rebellion in Shiv Sena in recent times, his allies backed a Sena leader for the post. At the start of the session, after a voice vote, Deputy Speaker Narhari Zirwal had asked for a head count. The head count restarted after some confusion over the votes of two BJP members, Govartan Sharma and Prakash Patil Parsakale. Samajwadi Party Chief Akhilesh Yadav on Sunday dissolved the national, state and district executive bodies of all its organizations, including the youth and the women's wing, with immediate effect. Though no official reasons has been given, the move is seen as an attempt to revamp the SP after the Lok Sabha Bible debacle in the party's bastions Rampur and Azamgarh. The party's Uttar Pradesh President Naresh Uttam will, however, continue to remain in his position, the party said. The party is gearing up for the 2024 Lok Sabha elections, and the focus is to strengthen the organization to take on the BJP with full force, a senior party leader said. Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann will expand his cabinet on Monday as 5 MLAs are expected to be inducted as ministers, said party sources on Sunday. The swearing-in ceremony will take place at Punjab Raj Bhavan at around 5 p.m. on Monday, an official said. It will be the first cabinet expansion of the Bhagwant Mann-led government more than 3 months after the Aam Aadmi Party stormed to power in Punjab. With the induction of 5 more ministers, the strength of the Mann-led cabinet will reach 15, including the chief minister. Several names of MLAs, including Aman Arora, two-time MLA from Suman, Sarfjit Kaur Maunuge, two-time legislator from Jagraon, Paljinder Gaur, two-time MLA from Talwandi Sabo, Bhut Ram, two-time MLA from Bhutlada, Inderbir Singh Nijar, who is an MLA from Amritsar South, and Anmol Gagan Man, legislator from Karar, are doing the rounds for the ministerial positions. However, there is no word from the party on the names of MLAs who will be inducted as ministers in the cabinet expansion. After the AAP formed the government following its resounding victory in the 2022 assembly polls, 10 MLAs were inducted as ministers in the Mann-led cabinet. There are 18 birds in the cabinet, including the chief minister. At present, there are 9 ministers in the Mann-led cabinet. The Dimapur Meitei Council organized a felicitation program today for the Dimapur Meitei community students at Kevijau Golani with MLA and advisor Dovihoto IME as a special guest. Let's have a look at the details.
There is a saying, success isn't always about greatness, it's about consistency. So your hard work, perseverance, consistency, and your determination deserve success. And I believe that all of us have worked so hard, and that's why we are here today. As for me, I would like to credit this success first and foremost to Almighty God. I always kept my faith and always prayed to Him, and He answered my prayers. Secondly, I want to thank my loving parents for endlessly supporting me in every possible way. Today, I'm standing here only because of them. Their endless support and guidance has helped me achieve this height of success. So thank you very much, my mom and dad, for always being there for me. I'm also very grateful to my teachers who have taught me and helped me understand everything. So because of their support on me, today I'm here. So I'm very grateful to them, and as well as all the well-wishers throughout this journey of my success. And to be very frank, I would like to say that throughout this journey, what kept me going was my goal. Well, I believe that having a goal is very important, and I would also like to encourage my fellow friends to have a goal and aim which will help us to see the right path for us. And not only goal, but after setting the goal, we need to work hard in order to achieve it. Hard work is very important. For instance, I have this experience that I would always make mistakes in my maths exam. In our school exam, we would have those monthly exams and all, and I would always make mistakes, like one or two, but I would always not give up on that, so I would work hard every day. I practiced it every day consistently, and through my consistent hard work, I believe that I was able to get 100 out of 100 in maths because of the consistent hard work.
Today here, gathered to celebrate the achievements of these young minds that, though their efforts have won personal distinctions and brought joy and pride to the society, to the parents, to the teachers, and to their own respective schools and institutions. I take this opportunity to heartily congratulate all the successful students and Miss Delphi Oina in particular for her success in securing top one position among thousands appeared for this 2020 HSLC and HSSLC examination, which is in fact a remarkable achievement. I also congratulate the teachers and the parents for their role in the success of every student, particularly of our Medi community. I was just sitting there hearing the speech delivered by Delphi Oina. I was so really impressed, and with the new innovation or ideas of the organizing committee, there was again a question asked for the top one miss, and we also just got to know her mind. Very, very impressive, and I want to congratulate all of you, the meritorious students and those who have cleared your class 10 and class 12 examination. Applause awaits on success, and success is the best when shared. So therefore, we share these wonderful moments of our students and applaud you all for coming out with flying colors in bringing pride and joy to your loved one and the community and in society in general. Success, as was mentioned, is the result of hard work, learning from failure loyalty, and a lot of persistence along the way. It is in fact not an easy journey, but it is worth striving for. Nothing in life comes easy. It is all done with great patience and a lot of hard work. Never give up on yourself, but look towards your goal, and most importantly, believe in yourself.
That's all for now. Keep watching HornbillTV.